I just made $6,500 with my SMMA in the first week of January while living in Vietnam with some friends that I met in an SMMA Discord. I'm going to show you exactly how I did it. But before I do that, I'm going to show you my setup that I've been working in for the past few months. Because you don't need a crazy setup to make money. Literally have a chair, a built-in desk with my computer, and a microphone. This is the Stripe account. So far, you can see 7,600 from the 1st to the 10th. I'm going to break down, I'm going to jump in my computer, show you exactly how I did it so you can basically do the same thing. 0 to 10K per month is just sales. Like, I didn't understand that for the longest time. I'd always just try to make the service as best as it could be and just, do all this stupid stuff, man. I would have been at 10K per month so long ago. I'm not even at it right now, but I would have been at that if you just focus on sales in the beginning. Because you can see this is my Stripe account from March 2024 is when I started until it's January 10th right now. So this right here is January 10th. You can see from March for about 4 months, I was an absolute retard. I probably had like 3 or 4 clients through this whole process, and I just signed them up and just worked on service delivery the whole time. And this biggest month here was like $1,000. So I made like no money in these first 4 months. And then I actually started doing sales. So I actually launched B2B ads this month here. And then you can just see, boom, I went up to it was around a $6,000 a month, pretty sure. And then I stopped the ads because I was like, okay, I got a few clients and then I stopped sales. So I didn't do any sales after this. And then you can see I just was being a retard, went all the way down to around like $2,500. I was like, okay, man, like I'm going to actually start running ads and I'm not going to turn my ads off until I hit 10K. And, boom, next month, next month, next month, it's just going up now. And I'm already at my biggest month ever. And it's only the 10th of January. So we are on track to doing $10,000 this month. But the lessons I learned was just, I always got a few clients and then I stopped sales. So I just had to stop worrying about the stuff that doesn't matter, like building out a big ass GHL automation or just trying to, optimize the creatives as much as possible. Just don't worry about that. If it works, just stick with that. And if it doesn't work, you can just still get more clients and make it work. Because at the end of the day, you just need clients. And then finally, just pick one outreach method and go all in on it. Whether it's cold DMs, whether it's cold email, whether it's cold calling, whether it's B2B ads, it really doesn't matter. You can hit easily, you can hit around like 20K just with one of these. Like you can cold call to 20K, you can cold email to 20K easily. You can do any of this, man. It doesn't really matter. Just pick one and just go all in on it. Right now I'm doing B2B ads now, but in the beginning, like right here, I was doing cold calls until I just made enough money to actually start running B2B ads. And yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going all in on B2B ads, so I just make it better all the time. But yeah, that's kind of what I learned, and just do sales till at least you hit 10K. I did sales all week so the 1st to the 10th. I just did, these are all demos. These are not intros. These are all demo calls, so Zoom calls. Just did sales literally all week until the 10th. And you can see from here to the 10th, I think this was actually, yeah, from till right now, I had 12 qualified meetings, 17 of those, 17 of these demos booked attended. So out of all of this from the 10th, only 17 people attended. So the show up rate on this was about 50%. And then from all these sales calls, I closed 4 deals and my close rate is around 23.5%. And then the money generated was $6,400 USD. And I'm going to show you my sales tracking sheet because this month I actually tracked all of those sales calls that I showed you, and I could just show you this sheet quick. Yeah, so this is the sales tracking sheet that I made. I blurred out all their names because I don't want to show them. But you can see like the date booked, if I had an intro call with them, if they were qualified, if they attended the actual Zoom call, if I closed them, what the deal size was, and with if I had a call recording, I'd put it there and any notes. You can see with like 90% of these people, I'm actually not doing intros, which my show up rate is 52%. If I started doing intros and actually built a better follow up process until the demo, I can easily get the show up rate to like 60, 70%. So this is good to know. Probably start doing intros because I'm not doing any. Cool. And then this is my plan for next week. So book more sales calls is my number one plan, because in my pipeline right now, I actually have 89 leads that I have to get in touch with. I haven't called them yet just because I was doing sales calls and I wasn't calling. Like, I was only doing the sales calls that people that actually booked on the calendar. I haven't called one single B2B lead yet. So I have 89 that I just have to rip through and actually book more sales calls. And then next week, I'm going to do more sales calls. So I already have a few booked up until about Wednesday. So do more sales calls, onboard those 4 clients that I did sign up this week. I'll onboard them all. And then I'm going to actually create an SOP for my media buyer so he can take over the whole onboarding process, because I don't need to do it anymore. I have a process. I just have to write it out and record the videos, and then I can get him to have the onboarding call and onboard the client into everything. So that's going to be nice, save me a lot of time. And then I'm actually going to start looking into an ISA to handle all the B2C leads, because right now I'm probably calling leads for about 6 or 8 different clients. And I kind of want to stop doing that because I want to put all my focus onto sales, because that's how you make money. And then I'll just build out the SOP process after I hire a good sales rep and figure out all the pay and things like that. So that's a plan for next week. I'm going to make a video probably Sunday, just breaking down what I did next week, and then kind of the same thing. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I will see you in the next week's video. Peace.